Hi, my name is Zachary Bohan, and this is my job interview for Protective Service Specialist 1 or 2. So, Zach, how do you envision your role in the position contributing to the overall mission of our organization? Well, the overall mission of the organization is to provide children with safe and nurturing environments. I believe that if I was hired, I would be able to help children of Alaska be safe. I believe I could step into an environment and make an informed decision concerning the welfare of the child and decide the next steps from there. Ultimately, I believe our mission would also include reunitement between parents and children if the necessary steps are taken to ensure the future safety for the child. I can be a valuable asset to your organization in securing those goals. How would you go about establishing your credibility with your team? My first step would be to learn from each of them, find out what they think of the job, the situations that they've been in, the best and the worst of it all. I want to develop a professional relationship with them built on mutual trust so that I know that I can turn to them for advice or support if I need it. I would then want to show them what I've learned and then get their feedback on how I handle the situation so that I can improve upon it. I believe that one-on-one discussions with all of my team members about my performance as an individual and group member and possibly a leader may contribute greatly to the team's unity and play a huge role in my own personal development with the company. Can you describe a situation in which your work was criticized? Well, there have been many times when I am just learning a new position that I've had a superior criticize the way I handled a situation. There have been many times that my superiors have criticized the way I handled something even if I've been at a job for a long time. One such situation was when I was told that I seemed distant from the new staff. I tend to be more concerned with myself and my coworkers completing our jobs professionally, that I realized I ostracized the new staff by not getting to know them better on a personal level to make them feel more included with the senior staff. I immediately went to go talk to my newest staff member and had a long conversation where I got to know them a bit more, they got to know me, and I got to share advice on how to do our job well. What irritates you about other people and how do you handle it? I get irritated when people treat their jobs as if they are not work environments. I'm a professional and expect others to act professionally while at work. It is not joking around or office pranks that bug me, but more of people spending their day on their cell phones playing games or being inappropriate in front of their clients. I usually handle it by first talking to them directly and asking them to correct the behavior. If that doesn't work, I tend to just take it up with whoever my direct supervisor or their direct supervisor is to let them know that a problem exists. Otherwise, I just get irritated when people act selfishly. I deep breathe a lot if I get upset, but otherwise, I try to just accept the things that I cannot change and just make the best of the things that I can. What can you offer us that others cannot? Well, I can offer a hardworking, professional attitude with a deep understanding for what these children may be going through as well as their parents. Growing up, I had an abusive parent and can relate to the children in that sense. Many years ago, I was chronically depressed and had an alcohol problem. I drank as a crutch, but since staying sober, I can understand addiction and the difficulty in asking for help that many of the parents may be having. I have studied psychology extensively for the past 8 years and have worked for years with the kids that OCS puts into therapeutic homes to help them cope with their past trauma. So I've seen many different sides of the issue, but most of all, I can offer you someone who genuinely wants to protect children and someone who wants to help them be a part of a loving family. If you could choose any superpower, what would it be and why? I would probably want the ability to control time. I could time travel to see the past or the future. I could stop bad things from happening in the past, and I can make good things happen in the future. I may even be able to fast forward or rewind time on specific objects, such as take an old rusty car and rewinding it so that it's brand new. I think that'd be pretty neat. Thanks for listening.